Hello, hello, I'm Slashin VC. Welcome back to Cataclysm, The Last Generation. Boy, am I excited to get this episode going. Here, let's get that guy to stop panting. Here we go. Man, I got some great comments on that last video, and I'm eager to try some things out. So, let's get underway. I ran back down here to trade with Smokes. Then I discovered something interesting. I'm going to talk to him. And we're gonna trade. Okay. Look over here in the trade category. If I want to trade him... Oh, these are practically worthless, okay? These are the manuals. So, Crafty Crafter's Quarterly. I don't need it. It doesn't have any recipes. I've already got the skill. First aid instruction booklet. Traffic. Why we drive the way we do. But look at Dune. $10 trade value for a novel. I'm going to take a copy of Dune. Horror novel. Doesn't say what it's about. Maybe not the best reading material, considering the situation. And that's $10. Volleyball. Get ready to get ready. That's a $20 paperback, or maybe it's a hardback. Shit, I don't know. Your illustrated guide to level up your game. It's just for pleasure, I think. So, yeah. Let's trade those. So that's almost $50 in trade value just in novels. I'm going to be picking those up from now on. So I just wanted to trade him that. Here's one thing I realized. Look at this. He's got wood axes. $10. That's the price of a paperback for a Bash 14 Cut 28 weapon. It's got brutal strike, sweep attack, block. I mean, my God. So we need a wood axe for sure. That's our new weapon. And I need a refresher of welding tanks because I already used all that welding gas. And then other than that, I was going to pick up some nails. You might see where this is going. Look at this. He's got 400 nails. I'll take them all. Okay, now we're $42 in debt. We're going to balance it all out, so no worries. Did he have a... Yeah, I think that's all we need, actually. Yeah, that's all we need. So now, we're going to use the new trick that we learned. Highlight our merch. Where's our merch at? Uh-oh. Oh, come on, man. There it is. And then we just hit F1. And that automatically calculates how much merch we need. I love it. Looks like a deal. All right, let's trade. What are you going to do with your jerry can? Well, drop the item, I guess. Hope it helps. That's all for now. Take care. Look at that. We've got the ultimate. We've got the ultimate weapon. The jerry can is there because we had some problems. Basically what happened is it was in our sort zone and he automatically dumped the water out, so I went ahead and grabbed some water while I was down here. I want to wash my headlamp. I don't have my washboard anymore. That's okay. So anyway, we got the water, so let's move the jerry can to the motorcycle box. There we go. Wheat. We ought to be able to drive and hold on to this thing at the same time. I'd say we got a pretty good deal. So now, are you wondering, what are the nails for? Well, apparently we left a nail gun at the last location. I think we can drive this way and it'll be a little faster. We left the nail gun here, I think. So I want to drive over there. Let's do... We got to get out of the refugee center area, I think, to engage auto drive. Wind is making your foot feel cold. Well, that's never good. See if we can auto drive to like right there. Yeah, that'll work. We'll pick up the nail gun and go try some fun stuff. Apparently, according to a commenter, we can use it to train our pistol skill. Okay, we will stop auto driving so that we don't drive straight into a zombie. Fat zombie tries to grab the crack. Yes, this war is still going on down here. It's none of our business right now. Where was that guy? I remember we went through here. Yeah, right over here. And he's got it. There it is. The nail gun does not fit in any pocket. Okay, that's fine. What we'll do is we'll move the stuff over and drag it. Grass? Sidewalk, yeah. We'll move the whole toolbox. I think the nail gun's inside it. Yeah, it is. Drag that back to the motorbike. Whoops. I think I lost it. Yeah, because I went through the window. There we go. Alright, we'll move that over here. Area is too small. Alright, then what we're going to have to do is unload the... Okay, this is actually simpler than I'm making it. Stop doing this. I'll just drop the wood axe for a second. Then I'll wield the nail gun. So, drop the nail gun over there. There, it fits, so that's no problem. Yeah. Learning more every day. And believe it or not, I'm wearing gloves. He keeps warning me that my hands are cold, but they are fingerless gloves, I think, because they're tactical. Alright, I'm going to reload the nail gun. We've got 500 nails. Alright, the next thing, I got this, you may remember in the last episode, I was saying, oh man, I wish I could designate one of these targets as an actual target. We need a mod for that. No, we don't. Check this out. I'm going to go to my build menu. And I can mark a practice target. Mark a spot for target practice. Firing will automatically target the first practice target location found in gun range if no enemies are around. Instruct where. Mark that target. And look at there. It turns it into... It looks like a bullseye. Wow. Okay, now I don't know what the range on the nail gun is. Let's go back here and see if we can fire from here. Oh, okay. The range on the nail gun is 1, 2, 3 squares. So we're going to just have to come up here. There. It automatically targets that. We'll try our other guns too, probably. I think I've got some in the motorcycle. But anyway, let's do a precise aim shot with this nail gun. Oh, first, before we do that, check our skill. Okay. Our current marksmanship, 57%, and our current handguns, 0%. This will be a great test. Alright, let's fire a precise shot. You shoot your nail gun. Plink. Here's my question. Why did it stop aiming? Okay, so that was 20 shots with the nail gun. Our marksmanship is 57%. Our handgun skill is 65%. Look at that. Reload the nail gun. Your theoretical understanding of handguns has increased to 1. Your practical skill in handguns has increased to 1. Love it. Marksmanship is not going up. Your overall skill with bows and firearms. With higher levels, this general experience increases accuracy with bows or firearms, but is secondary to practice with the type of ranged weapon in question. So, interesting that the marksmanship value does not go up. Now, our handgun skill is climbing quite a bit more slowly. So we may want to practice with an actual handgun. I have one to practice with. We could probably go through all of our nails now, and yeah, we may not get a whole lot of skill out of it. Let's just reload this. That was well worth doing. Now, I'm going to drop off the nail gun over here. What else do we have here? We've got our MP40 submachine gun. We've got that SCAR with the NATO rounds. And I'm just going to go ahead and shoot about 15 rounds of that. We have to wield it. We ought to be able to shoot that far with this gun. Let's see. Yeah, no problem. So what's our range here? 11 of 36. Is that a case? Okay. Now, one of you guys in the comments said that I should look at the effective range of the weapon. So let's look. Range, damage, length, critical multiplier, maximum range, 36. Okay. So that's the maximum range. The comment said I should look at the effective range. Dispersion, sight dispersion, effective recoil, theoretical minimum recoil. I don't see that listed here, so I'm going to go with the maximum range 36. Precise shot. Time to reach aim level. Wow, 7 moves at range 4? Is that correct? Holy cow. That might be an indication of effective range. Jeez. But anyway, I think we're going to get a lot of skill by shooting at... let's try, I think, maximum range. Now, I wonder what happens with this target if I build another one, right? If I look at my build menu, mark practice target. Cannot build there. So what do I do with this? Is it a forever target or does it move? So I'm going to try, let's try to build another one here, or mark another one here. Yeah, this one remains here, so I don't know how to take that down. But it's not important. Yeah, there we go. That range is 22. Let's take a precise shot. Now, one thing I didn't do is check my skills first, so let's do that. Marksmanship just went up by 2%, so that's good. I'd like to get it to 100%. I just picked up 22% with rifles by doing that. 40 seconds past 9:31 a.m. Yeah, it took 3 seconds to get a precise shot off at that range. That's pretty good. That's 3 turns. So, there you go. I just wish I could get an indication if I'm hitting the target. I think that would be neat, but I'm not going to complain. I'm going to fire until I get a level in something. Oh, my ears are ringing. Damn, I forgot to do this. Put on my shooter's earmuffs. Activate the shooter's earmuffs. Have we got a level already? No. Okay, how's our skills doing here? Marksmanship's almost 100%. Rifles has reached 50%. That's all the rounds we had for that. Okay. Drop that over there. We'll wield the other thing we were practicing with. We got 9mm here. I'll just shoot a clip of that. I want to get my marksmanship. Okay, now that is outside our maximum range, which I haven't looked at. So let's see here. Maximum range on this gun is 26. Is that right? No, 18. There we go. There we go. Your theoretical understanding of marksmanship has increased to 1. Excellent. Submachine guns, 48. Rifles, 52. So, but I mean, the main thing was getting that marksmanship up. That's going to help somewhat in the future. So there you go. That's mission accomplished. Hell yeah. I need to purify my water too. Let's use our water purification tablets on the jerry can of water. And it's now clean. No fuss, no muss. Thank you. The last generation for that. I've got 64 9x19. I could keep firing, but let's reload our weapons here. Okay. Excellent. And we can drop whatever else we're carrying that we don't need. Now I need to wash my headlamp. Consider putting on the filter mask. If I put on the filter mask now, how are we doing? You will be unable to insert ablative armor plates over body parts covered by rigid armor. So my head encumbrance is not too bad. I think we should definitely wear that. Yes, at all times. Plus it makes us look cool. Alright, so that leaves us with 80 rounds for the MP40. We'll probably focus on it for a while. And we've got a decent melee weapon. So that's good news. Alright, what was the next thing I wanted to do? One, I thought about taking a drive around Holly, maybe luring the ants toward the town and seeing if we can penetrate into the town at all. But it's not that valuable of a town to penetrate, I don't think. What are these W's? Yeah, Public Works. I mean, come on. Now, if we drive past these Migo towers here, it looks like this tree line just continues around, really. It doesn't look very promising. This town is very promising. We're fortunate to be very close to a major city here. So eventually, long-term objective-wise, we're going to go to the hospital here. So we could do a little exploratory work on the fringes here and work on our melee skill with that wood axe. A little bit dangerous, but it could be very fun. And, of course, our shorter-term objective is to go kill these two bandits over here. What I am curious about is the other... This missing caravan thing. Where is that on the map? This is probably more doable. Oh, wow. Oh, that's a long ways off. Why don't we then see if we have a path south across the grass here? I may not do the mission yet, but I do want to see if I have a path to that objective. And it would be fun. We haven't explored in a few episodes. Yeah. So, I'm going to drive down that way. I'll take a quick cut here to save time, and I'll be right back. Alright, we're in the vicinity now. Here is where we are on the map. We're just south of the refugee center. Looks like we drove past a wasp nest that I may have known about. I think I did. We drove past a collapsed shed. And there's a field campsite in view further to the south. And we're a long way from that mission objective. So we're just going to see if we've got a pathway to it. Now, let's see. Got newspaper pages laying around. No monsters around us. Evacs unstalked. Truth or fiction? An unidentified government source has suggested that the evacuation centers are unstocked, having, quote, already accomplished the goal of calming the people. He later retracted the comment and is unable to be contacted. Evacuation alert. FEMA officials said today, do not try to defend your property in towns. Please retreat to your nearest evacuation center outside town and await extraction to a safe facility. Military officials require non-hostile civilians to be removed from potential hot sites for ongoing violence. When the evacuation order is over, you will be able to return to your homes. Public service announcement. New England cut off. New England has been quarantined for the safety of the rest of the USA. So we've read that one. Very unfortunate message. So let's drive closer to this field campsite. It may be occupied. Yeah, it is. But I'm hoping to get some combat experience with this weapon without being overwhelmed, and this might be a good opportunity for that. Looks we've got some bile spatter down here, though. Oh, what's that from? Bile spatter everywhere. Okay, we'll safely scout this from the motorcycle. It looks like two regular old harmless zombies. We've got a pulped corpse of a human being here. There's a two-piece fishing rod there, too, and a whistle. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna stop to investigate, I think. Alright, our torso encumbrance is 27 with our current configuration. Uh-oh, I just spotted a third zombie, however. Okay. We still seem to be okay. We've got normal zombie types with low HP. Perfect practice. Let's move in and clear the campsite. You hear crash. Why do I hear that? You got the zombie for 37 damage. I'll take that. These zombies are moving slowly, presumably because they're wounded. From the southeast, you hear rip. Oh boy. Hopefully there's nothing grueling coming out of that tent. Yep, that zombie just plowed through the tent. Yes, you mutilate for 37 damage. Oh, this weapon is so good. Oh. Alright, let's explore the campsite before we try to loot. Make sure that the area is clear. Alright, everything seems to be normalized, in spite of the bile splatter that I'm seeing everywhere. Alright, let's use V and look at what we got. We got a packed fishing rod. This is a commercial 2-piece fishing rod that has been disassembled for ease of transport and use. Got some food. Oh, it's Being and Nothingness. I found this book in-game last year, and it inspired me to read it. John Paul Sartre's Being and Nothingness, a key work in the existentialist tradition. It was actually a really good book. Thanks, Cataclysm. Got a bunch of filthy clothing here I don't think is worth grabbing. Oh, that's my leather backpack. I was going to say another one. So now these are not filthy. These are human clothing. Long-sleeved shirt. I think we'll take all of this for our practice. Okay, the whistle is there, and okay, yeah, we're just gonna have to walk around the piles. Italian seasoning? Probably. We'll grab the whistle. Here we go. Black tea. Chicken and dumplings, yes. Thank you very much. And where was this pile of human clothing? You know how you can do it? You hit capital V, and then you hit capital T, and that'll take you to it. Oh, we battled them over this corpse here. We can't fit that. We'll have to move it over. Okay, let's do that. We'll just move stuff over like this. All surrounding squares, and that way. Move over the fishing rod, and oops. Being in Nothingness probably has a high trade value. Take the beer, absolutely. Now, I thought the flotation vest might be not filthy. How come it's, No, it's filthy. Never mind. Kind of weird. Did I step out of view of that? Let's look again. There we go. Yeah, this is it here. Take me to that square. Aha, it's all the way out of the camp. Long underwear bottom, yes. Ankle socks, that'll give us thread. Black gloves might keep our hands warm. Cord sandals for those days when it's just too hot outside. And a thermal shirt for when it's cold. Yeah, we'll take those things. Great. Good practice run, good loot run. I am satisfied. Let's see. If I was to favorite my wood axe, then I think I could just do this and drop everything. Perfect. Wear the backpack. And there we go. That was a painless trip. Let's proceed further south and see what Cataclysm has to show us. Ah, we found a road down here. Zombie miner spotted. Excellent. Whoop, 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 whoop. Oh, yeah. Rust zombie. Zombie impaled with a multitude of metal fragments, each covered with a thick layer of rust. It seems to propagate to other parts of its body. Can't remember the last time you got a tetanus shot. So it would be best not to let this thing touch you. This is always a good gasoline destination. Look, there's a shady zombie hiding over here. This mine is completely overrun, by the way. Look at how horrible. Okay, let's get turned around. This is a dead end, so there's no reason to die here. Okay, we've come to a seemingly insignificant bridge. Oh, okay, no military roadblock? Haha. Maybe we're escaping the Cataclysm here. Okay, we've got 2 more sewage treatment plants. I want to know, guys. How many sewage treatment plants do we need? There's a moonshine still on the distance over here. There can be some interesting little things in those areas. I believe we should probably investigate that, but we can hit it on the way back. Is this a dead-end road? Please tell me it's not. Feral human spotted. Oh, yes. Okay, these are good finds. We just passed a couple of junkyards on our way to this dead end here. It does dead end at a sewage treatment plant. So that's good to know. Alright, let's slow down, turn around. Go back and investigate these junkyards. What is that? Oversized firefly. Wounded and bleeding. Another one. Wow, they're leaving their firefly ichor everywhere. They're fighting a giant dragonfly, apparently. Interesting thing is that these appear to be unoccupied junkyards. I ought to be able to just operate this gate. Yeah, there we go. Oh boy. Let's use the flashlight, huh? Okay. All safe and secure so far. Ah, yeah. The first aid box in there. Let's move it to the ground. Yeah, we'll take that with us. Now we've got an engine crane, a hand jack, and a welding cart here. Those welding carts are awfully handy if you can power them. I'd like to find a generator. Wouldn't that be nice? There's a book here. Oh my god, yes. Oh, we found a manual for our submachine gun. Yes. This book can help you craft iron sights, offset iron sights, sights mount, etc. Let's look here. It can take our submachine guns to 1. Yes. The spray paint is always empty because they don't want us to have fun. Wait. Oh, is that a matchbook? Okay. You don't need that. Lord, look at how wide that car is. My God, I've never seen a car that wide. What is that? Oh, it's a town car. It lacks wheels, however. That's okay. A nice car. I mean, it looks nice on the outside. You know how that is? Ooh, leather seats, stereo, lots of trunk space, damaged engine, depleted battery. Yeah, not good. But oh my goodness, there's so many. Check the seats here. Oh, fruit leather. Gotta love it. Duct tape and super glue. I'll just leave a map note about that. Waistcoat. Mineral water and granola, thank you. I believe this is a doghouse. Yeah, it's a straw bed inside of a little building. It's a doghouse. And look here, there's a wooden ladder. Oh, those are handy. Probably need to level up my car game, you know? So that I can, lumps of steel sitting around. Oh, newspaper page. Editorial. My mom, the rioter. Oh, this is gonna be good. I think. I've never read this one. My mother was one of the first of the rioters in Jacksonville. I've been wondering for a long time how a retired 67-year-old woman with a passion for daylilies and knitting wound up allegedly beating a police officer to death and getting thrown in a containment tank. Last week, against all odds and at great personal risk, I managed to get her released into my care. I thought I could calm her down. When they gave her to me, she was straitjacketed and masked like Hannibal Lecter. When I got her home, I tried to remove the bindings and she almost immediately tried to strangle me. It was all I could do to tie her back up and put her in the guest room. She still eats and drinks when I give her food, but I haven't seen her sleep. I don't know what that thing is in there, but it's not my mom. I hope she comes back soon. You can't travel there. Really, 26 tiles to the north. I want that. Oh, I see. There's a fence in my way. Let's see if we can smash the barbed wire with this axe. Hell yeah, we can. I want that article for my collection. We are documenting the apocalypse, after all. What else did I see around me? Okay, not much out here. Chocolate-covered coffee beans. Another first aid kit box. Who'd have thought that the junkyard would be a fantastic place to get drugs and medicine? It's fantastic for that. Mangled corpse of a gray chick. You know, it seems like birds in this world have a habit of running into walls. That turkey did that. It's really weird. I want to get this other first aid kit box. I haven't checked the... Oh, the mineral water, yeah. Yeah, I'm not checking the contents of them just because I'm trying to, you know, move things along somewhat. I have every faith that there's useful and good things in there. I forget whether I checked both sides of this. Yeah, I did. Okay. Alright, well, we've pretty well explored that. I didn't check out all the cars. But I'm not yet interested in a true battle vehicle. I like my motorcycle, really. Another first aid kit box. Survival kit box. Okay. Oh, I saw a horde on the street. Why? Okay, it's funny that we know about that, isn't it? There's also a wasp nest right outside the junkyard. That could be a thing. Okay, super glue, yeah. Socket screwdriver set seems to be a thing. What's that? Screwdriving, bolt turning, fine bolt turning. I think we have what we need, actually. Almost certain. But I never turned down a jerry can. Or water purifier. Ah, look here. Solar suitcase. Designed for portable, off-the-grid use. Indeed. Very handy. We're gonna need that. For sure. And also the whistle multi-tool that we traded away for. Alright, let's start moving stuff to the ground. Okay, I'll drag those back. Hopefully we can fit them all. Mineral water and fruit leather, of course. Wow, look at all the duct tape. Wow. Yes. There's clean water dirty here. I'm wondering how many solar suitcases we can come up with now. Another first aid kit. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Yeah, all our problems are solved that way. When we finally unload all this stuff, I'm going to find out that I've got so many bandages and so many drugs. That's a good thing. You use them eventually, for sure. I do. I don't know about your how your Cataclysm game goes, but I go through first aid supplies like nobody's business. Put this first aid kit with that one, and a lot of this, it may not all fit, you know, in my motorcycle. It's a good reason to upgrade to a car, for sure. But, you know, I promised myself that in future playthroughs that I wouldn't just loot everything for no reason. I'd be a little bit more frugal. So, I'm not going to try to hoard the world or anything. That solar suitcase, though, that's a pretty big deal, I think. So let's get that going. That means that we may be able to power our welder. That, we bought an arc welder, then we've also got the rolling arc welder. So, yeah, you know. Where's our bike? Oh, we need to tell it to memorize our motorbike location. I will lose it if I'm not careful. Here we go. Let's see if we can get everything in there. Gosh, I hope so. It would be nice. There isn't enough room. Put as much as you can. Alright, what fell to the pavement? One of the first aid kit boxes? Alright, well... There's worse things, aren't there? That means the solar suitcase went in, so we're good there. And my inventory is practically full, so... That means that we can think about setting up some kind of a car charging station now. See if I can pull some batteries out of these cars. Oh, wait. I won't be able to haul them back. Alright, let's look at our map. So basically, let me try to clarify in my mind what I want to do. I just want to go in the next episode or between episodes and pull a bunch of car batteries out, deploy the solar suitcase, and start charging batteries. That'll give me access to the arc welder as a repair tool, and also as a mechanical tool. Mechanical repairs, car repairs, weapon repairs, you name it. So that's a fantastic advance in our technology level. For now, though, I want to go further down the road and see what's going on. Further south? Monsters spotted, okay. So we've got a developing situation down here. Looks like there's a hazmat zombie down here. Why is this? Mass grave site or something? No, just a derelict shed, allegedly. And we're coming into some kind of a town here. Uh-oh, what is that? Zombie hunter. Zombie hunter leaps. Yeah, he could chase us down, no problem. Did I even get to see the nameplate of this town? No, we don't know what this town's even called. Wait. Oh, it's well, it's calling it southeast of Holly. So there's a swamp shack on this end of town. And a bunch of houses. This is probably a significantly large area, I guess. We could try the field here. See if we can drive this way. Auto drive canceled, no path forward. Okay. Let's see about that. Come on, man, we have a path forward. You heard pow. Okay, where? From below. You know what that means. We got an underground lab, folks. Right here. On the square that I am currently occupying. So let's make a note of that on the map. Oh, you may be asking yourself, well, yeah, sure, Slash MVC knows that, but does Cedric know that? Yeah, no, I think Cedric could figure that out. He's hearing automatic gunfire from underground. Yeah, he knows what's going on. He's a reporter. As a matter of fact, he's going to want to report on that. No, he's not a reporter. I'm sorry. He's a paper boy. Maybe he wanted to be a reporter. I don't know. So we're going to look for some way of getting a vantage point to get a look at things. And we can also look for some clue as to the entrance to this forbidden laboratory. This secret underground facility. Look here, we've got aphids. Dang it. There we go. Aha! Look here, so we can bypass that city. We have a gas station down here. Might as well stop over and top off the tank. Also a crater. Let's drive down to this gas station. Monsters spotted, okay? Triffids. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah. Yeah, there's definitely Triffids down here. Does it show me on the map what's going on with that? No, not yet. Okay, I think we're gonna say no to the gas station now. Turn this way. good. Oh, wait, now I just realized. Okay, that's a clay deposit. We are on a direct route to the missing caravan location. One thing I'm curious about is he sending me to see about some bandits or something else? Because we don't know. So basically this is just a scouting mission. If I come into view of bandits, then I'll know it's probably bandits. If I see no bandits, I'm going to have to wonder what caused that missing caravan to go missing. Go ahead, we can drive this far. It's okay. Huh? A desolate barn. Interesting. Okay, it's bandits. It's a Tyrone Hu and Cameron Lugo. A bandit and a thug. Now, according to my overmap, I guess I'm looking at these guys through my binoculars right now, right? Tyrone and Cameron. I don't know, one of them definitely doesn't have a ranged weapon. This would give us the advantage, and he appears to be wearing some kind of face mask, too. That's all we can make out through the binoculars. Okay. No, this has been an interesting recon. We may be able to check out the barn. Wait a minute. This desolate barn, has it been destroyed or something? Just piles of rubble. Wait, building materials? Oh, it's a covered well. You could add a mechanism to draw water to the surface. Interesting. Oh. I'm looking at the other bandit now. The other bandit, there's 3 bandits at least. One of them may have a pistol. Here's a newspaper article I haven't seen. It reads, General says, avoid bunkers. Even in riot-affected areas, do not attempt to flee to military bunkers or outposts. Understaffed bunkers are defended by automated turrets, which will shoot those without proper registration. FEMA has authorized use of emergency evacuation shelters for people seeking refuge from riots. Well, there you go. There's a clue for Cedric as to the automated turret situation. So if he had any thoughts that there were battles going on underneath the ground, he might now realize. Those are automated turrets. They may be shooting zombies. Oh my goodness gracious. Zombie deer. The ragged remains of this woodland ungulate stagger madly about in search of anything that breathes. Well, you know what? Really? Okay. They're probably... Yep. Oh, they tuned into me right away. Look at that. Even at a pretty good distance, the herd came straight for me. Oh no. God, it would be horrible if these madly staggering about ungulates ran into a group of bandits, wouldn't it? We must do everything in our power to make sure that that doesn't happen, because there could be loss of life. Cameron Lugo, the thug, gets angry. I wonder what he's mad about. Is it the ungulates? Look here. You got some more motorcycles. Here's a thug. He is hostile and attacking to kill. May have a motorcycle upgrade waiting for us down there. Now, I would prefer not to get shot. This thug is Raphael Tompkins. He's wielding a Glock 22. Funny enough, I think my body armor will repel a 22 shot. These thugs already have a problem, however. There is a zombie headed into their camp right now. Honestly, I think I could deal with the thugs better than the ungulates. You hear bang times 2. The zombie dies. They reload their pistol. Okay. Now, I have broke away in this direction, trying to avoid getting shot, and it looks like the ungulates are headed straight for their camp. They pulped the corpse. What else is this on my map? Another desolate shed? Oh, we're right outside of a town, too. Nashua. Oh, this recon mission has turned into something else. You hear woof. Woof. The zombie deer hits Tyron's left leg. Thug batters the zombie deer in a critical way. Oh, what is this? A big dog. A particularly big dog. Quickly apply the dog whistle. Do we have it? This may not be an actual dog whistle. Let me look. That is not the dog whistle that we had. Dang it. What about the whistle multi-tool? Did I not pick that up? I probably didn't pick it up. Oh well. Yeah, we don't have it. Okay. Wonder how things are going up here. Raphael with the Glock is headed in my direction, unfortunately, and the other bandits are being overwhelmed by zombie deer. This is a quad bike. Love it, but it's only got about the same storage as my current vehicle. As for loot, let's see what loot there is. Nothing all that interesting per se. A little sherry. As he runs away from the zombies. It looks like he's winning, though. So, yeah. I like how the zombie deer have split up to chase them in various directions. Wow, this is a catastrophe situation. I wonder if this guy's out of ammo, though. Haven't heard him shoot lately. Zombie deer hits the thug. He whacks the deer. The zombie deer dies. Looky there. Ooh, these thugs are capable. However, I did not hear any gunfire. That really makes me wonder. I have a particular strategy for dealing with these guys. He has an aluminum bat, which I wouldn't mind looting. Motorcycle jeans would be nice. Up from the southeast you hear bang. Times 2. Times 6. Now, what I've done in the past, this guy just shot 8 rounds. I would be kind of surprised if he has any rounds left. Also, the range on that pistol is going to be less than the range on my my good rifle. I think I can take these guys down, actually. Yeah. I really don't see the problem. Then, oh, this guy has a Beretta M9A1. Don't know if he was shooting the deer with that or not. I'd have to go back through the log. This guy could hurt. He's got an armored jean vest. And a firefighter PBA mask. Oh, these guys have all the good equipment, man. Yeah, I think I want to try to shoot these dudes. Alright. Let's, wield the FN Scar L +1. Drop the wood axe right here. And then I want to, okay, the stalk is already unfolded. What I like to try to do in a gunfight is get down close to the ground. So I should be able to go into a prone position here. Okay, now that I'm making a little bit smaller target, I'm going to crawl forward into this little grassy patch here. This is going to give me some psychological comfort, if not actual concealment. And then I'm going to try to fire, and it looks like they're just out of range. I'm going to go ahead and crawl forward very slowly here. Okay, this guy is within range now. Let's try to get the best aim we possibly can. How good is it going to get? Oh, not terrible. It's getting better. We're moving all the way up to precise here. There's our best possible aim. I'm going to take a shot. I believe that was a hit. Let's have a look at how Raphael is doing. Actually, I think it did show us his... Ah, yeah. Now, it didn't do a lot of damage. He's confused. He doesn't know where we are because we're too far... Oh! Where'd he go? He ran off. He's losing blood. Look. Yep, he's running away and bleeding. Alright. I'm still prone, so I'm going to continue to crawl forward. Wow, he just took off, running. The other guy's running too. Where's he going? Okay, that's weird. Now, wait, what is this about an M9A1? He put away his pistol. And he's split. These guys are just running to the... They're trying to get away from me. Ha! Okay, that's fine. Let's see if we can take a shot at this dude right here. This is Cameron Lugo. I think that was a miss. Miss. I'm going to crawl forward just a bit more. The wind is making me cold. Raphael is still losing blood. Another miss. There we go. Hit him. He's running. Hit him again, I think. Let's see if is he still running away? I have never seen them flee like that. That is so damn interesting. Wow. Okay. Well, we're going to have to hunt these guys down. But I'm out of time for this episode. I'm so sorry, but I hope you've enjoyed it as much as I've enjoyed it, because I had a blast today. I'll see you in the next episode. In the meantime, I'll see you in the comments. Take care.